times 10 divided by 2. No, 15, not 10. Times the sine of 147 degrees plus 0.3 times, well, that's just y2 right there. So that's 235.2 times L over 2, which is 7.5, times the sine of 123. Minus NPG, that is the 70 times 9.8 times x minus 7.5 times the sine of 147 degrees plus y2, 235.7, that one, yeah, 235.2 times 7.5 times the sine of 123 degrees is equal to 0. I now have one equation, one unknown. It's a calculator exercise, mostly.
Hold on, are we not plugging in the 0.3 for the front of the US? Or is?
What, here?
Yeah.
Well, this is, I took the mu s times y1, and since we already did that, I went ahead and just did that
So
substitution.
that is, okay.
As opposed to 0.3 times 784
Okay.
times.
I think you can solve it in your head. Just give it a try.
Yeah.
Say it again?
Just try and solve it in your head. I'll give you the signs. Here you go.
9.2.
Oh, you already know the answer?
No,
Oh.
I just picked a number.
You
That was
almost,
greater than
you almost
7.5.
had me convinced.
Right.
Sorry, if I'm gonna be forced to do that, it's roughly 1 radian. I meant to do 53 degrees, but I didn't, so we'll stuck with that.
Yeah, of course you do, it's optional.
If we can get this part by part, that would be probably worthwhile. Well, that's got the X in it, but. Has any part been done yet? I see a lot of calculator work being done.
Do you want us to give you the parts?
Yes, please.
I'll get like.
Oh, the first one is $3202.4.
Louder, please.
3202.478.
3202.478.
Yeah.
One 479.415.
The last part?
Is the same as the part you just did,
The same as this?
isn't it?
The
Your
left.
sign, yeah,
It
you have 235.2 times 7.5,
Oh.
723.
I guess the magnitudes are equal to each other, they're both spinning it right the same direction, okay, yeah. 1479.415. Bless you.
Thank you.
And then we got this pesky middle part, so if we could do the 70 times 9.8 times sine of 147 first.
73.622.
Okay. All that's equal to 0. Let's see what we get rid of. So what we have there is I'm gonna take that over to the other side, so I have 373.622 times x minus 7.5 equals 1479.415 plus 1479.415 minus 3202.478. So distributing, I get 373.622x minus something equals whatever that is, negative something.
$243.648.
All right, louder please, and you're doing the times 7.5 or the summation here?
Summation.
Okay, what do you got?
243.648.
All right, and then the 373.622 times 7.5?
2802.165.
280.
2.165.
Yeah.
All right, I'm still trying to get x, so let's add this to both sides. So I got 373.622x.
Why didn't we just divide by 373 and then add 7.5?
Yeah, that would have worked too.
Yeah. I'll do that. Thanks.
So we end up with x equals
6.84.
6.84.
Well, 6.85
Units?
meters.
All right. So it turns out that he can't even make it to the halfway point. We don't have to redo it, it's all taken into account here. But he doesn't even get to the halfway point before it slips. If we had gotten x less than 0, what would that have meant?
It would have slipped either way without even him being in there.
Absolutely. If we had gotten x greater than 15,
It would never slip.
right. So at least in this case, if you get a negative number, it's not like you have to go redo the problem or anything like that. If x is a negative number, it's slipping before he steps on it. X is bigger than 15, it's not slipping no matter what. This is the famous ladder problem that is going to show up in almost every physics textbook. At least the beginning semesters. Questions? Then I think it's time to do the last lap. That's right.
Yeah,
Unless we do something Monday, probably Monday we'll do demos. So it'll be the last lab, there's no graphs involved. Potentially, you could be done with it before you leave, or not, it's not required, but.
I think we will rejoice the most today.
You think what?
We will rejoice the most today.
I assume it's just the happiness of the lab, but it will be followed by a dark depression
very
because it's probably the last lab.
sad.